We're off to the Kaukapakapa Egg Day. We haven't had an egg day since the kids were little, and so we're going down to support my great nephews and have a look. And also it's Kaukapakapa's 150th school reunion. God, look at this one. So cute. Hey Daisy. Daisy. Oh, the goats are so cute. Hey Daisy. Hey.
This is Auntie.
Hello Auntie. And Nisa.
So this is Belle and Donut. That she's the auntie to this one.
Oh my God! What sort of goats are they?
Donut's older.
Oh, sorry, what?
Donut's
older. What sort of goats are they?
They're Nigerian dwarf Nubian cross.
Oh wow, super cute.
Yeah. I'm breeding towards the mini Nubians, which is floppy ears but smaller.
Local garden centre, Kaipara Coast Plant Centre. It's only 5 minutes up the road and it's fabulous. There's some hurakawas there and they've got a wonderful sculpture garden here as well, which I'll show you where that is. But everything looks so fabulous. Everything's so beautifully presented. They've got the wonderful staff and they've got all these gorgeous sculptures dotted all through the garden centre. Look at that, those monsteras. Look how wonderful they look. The clematis, I love the clematis. Look at this stand here. Everything is just so creative and beautiful. I love these lady slippers, Calceolaria I think they're called. Aren't they pretty? I think they're an annual. I think they're called Calceolaria. I used to work at a garden centre many moons ago and I loved it. Oh, see, look at all these amazing, the wise old owl, sculptures everywhere. All ideas. I love this here, the purple flower, purple leaf, the acacia. Oh, purpurea, isn't it lovely? And the maples, I love the maples. I want to do a Japanese garden at the bottom of our pond one day. I love them. The maples, everything just looks so fabulous. And I've got this here, I can't remember the name of it, but look at all the beautiful artwork. Look at this, all tucked in there. It's so number 8. Wire mentality. New Zealanders love to make things, they're creative. Look at how beautiful they are. So gorgeous. The lavender looks amazing. Everything is looking so amazing because we've actually got the warmth and the moisture. Look at the vibrancy of that, the pelargoniums. Wow. Oh, Ostramerias, salvia. Everything just looks so lovely. Swan plants, I love the swan plants. Passion fruit, tomatoes, all the bedding plants, little coffee shop tucked in there, bedding plants. And these are all their plants and things that are in their cool little shop. And part of the garden centre, and then through here we've got the sculpture gardens entrance. So look, here are those monstera again. In the sculpture garden is a must. It's absolutely incredible. They've got so adults $15, 5 to 15 years $7.50, under 5's free, over 65 and students $12, groups of 10 $12. And then this is the entrance. I'm not going to take you through because that's part of the surprise. What's this? And some little notes about. And there is the pathway off to the sculpture garden. It's almost like going into Aladdin's little treasure trove. Just everything is just so cool looking. In the shop in there. We have our nephew's 21st this weekend, and I thought you would all love to have a look at this beautiful rose that we got for him. He's really into roses, which is pretty cool for a young lad. And this one, it's called Diamonds Forever, mild to strong fragrance. He has some of my late mother's roses in his garden, old-fashioned ones. I was looking for Abraham Darby actually, but they didn't have it. In fact, I have an Abraham Darby that I planted. Where have I planted it? Oh, that's Graham Thomas there. This one here is Graham Thomas. Looking pretty healthy because we've had so much rain. Here's Abraham Darby in round here. So it's going to be flowering soon. Beautiful big blooms and very, very sort of apricot-y, creamy, yellowy, sort of beautiful and so fragrant. So my garden's looking a bit overgrown at the moment. Oh, in fact, very overgrown. Look at it. It's needing a good prune. But I think my nephew, I think that's a pretty cool engagement present that can last in their garden. October the 22nd, 2004, my mother passed away. Since then, my younger sister and I have continued to make her Christmas cake, and also it was my grandmother's Christmas cake recipe as well. So this recipe has been handed down through the family. It was also the wedding cake recipe that my mother used to make the wedding cakes of the family. So there's my mother in Australia with some birds. Thinking of you, Mum. We normally just stick all the fruit in and the liquor and stir it every so often until we decide to bake it. So here goes. It always gives me a bit of a buzz seeing my grandmother's writing. Scales here. I need 1/2 kg, so I'm just going to stick this all in. And that's already 700 grams. So it's got a few cherries in here. Oh. There you go. And Macy likes to sit beside me, sit on the floor, waiting for any little snippets that I seem to drop. Don't you, Macy? Yes, you know I'm talking about you. Oh, that's already almost under 2 kg. So I'll stick it all in anyway. That's 1.8 kg. Okay, so cherries, glacé cherries. They're quite nice, big like that. Gosh, to have that colouring in them, what on earth have they got in them? But it's a Christmas cake, you're allowed to have a treat. Red cherries, green cherries, the mixed peel. Okay, so let's stick that in. I don't think I need to chop that up, it's all quite tiny. Now this crystallised ginger is quite big, so I'm going to chop these up into small little bits because I don't think you need pieces of ginger this giant in your cake. Oh my gosh, look at that. Cinnamon. Mixed spice, 1.5 teaspoons. Nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Salt, 1/4 teaspoon. Probably 1/4 teaspoon. Vanilla, 1/2 teaspoons. So this is from the actual vanilla pod. Back in the day, I don't think these would have been just the imitation vanilla. I'm also going to put in some almond essence, but I haven't got any at the moment, so I'll put that in when I buy some. I'm going to put that in. Looks good. Isn't it funny, we have Christmas cake in New Zealand at Christmas, obviously, and it's a very warm, heavy sort of kind of treat. But we are in the middle of summer. We're sitting at the beach at Christmas time eating Christmas cake, and on the other side of the world they're sitting in front of fires. It's a lot of ginger. So hopefully I still win my Christmas cake competition between my sister and I. It does make a lot. It doesn't make just one cake. Let's see. And it lasts so well. I mean, last time I went and visited my younger sister, who lives about an hour away from me, she still had Christmas cake from last year, so we had a piece of that, and I suppose it's all the alcohol in it that makes it last so well. Probably in about another month's time I'm going to be making ume wine as well, and I'll be bottling the ume wine that I made last year, so that's going to be exciting. Looking forward to that, and sharing that with our son and his wife when they come over from Japan. Oh, it's pretty heavy. Looks alright to me. Put that in there.
There was plums and prunes and cherries, there was citrons and raisins and cinnamon too, there was nuts, nice cloves and berries, and the custard was nail on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, shoot would build up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.